afternoon. This is our lesson in science. Okay, so because you are through now with your prayer, let us all recite the Bible verse for this afternoon. Okay, everybody, you are worthy, our Lord and God, to receive glory and honor and power. For you created all things, and by your will they were created and have their being. So let us be thankful that God gave us life, so that we will also give meaning to life. We are also sharing the love we receive from God. Now let us have our attendance. Kindly key in or type in your attendance in our chat box so that I can record your attendance for this afternoon. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, now let's have a short talk about what is happening now. Okay, may I ask everyone to share a story that you have experienced for this morning or yesterday. Okay, thank you, kids. Now, let us have now our lesson in our science. So this afternoon, we are going to discuss the topic on how we can relate the ability of materials to block, absorb, or transmit light to its use. So this is in our quarter 3, found in our learning activity sheets, week 3. Okay, after our online class, you are expected to relate the ability of the material to block, absorb, or transmit light to its use. Specifically, after our online class, you can now identify which materials block, absorb, or transmit light, and you may appreciate the importance of materials that block, absorb, or transmit light. Okay, so now before we begin our new topic, let us review first our lesson last week. Okay, so we discussed about conductor and insulator. So this time we will have a quiz. Let's play the quizzes.com. So I am going to send this link in the chat box. What you will do is to click the link that I have sent on the chat box. Okay? So after you have clicked the link, after you have clicked the link, you will find there the code for our quiz. So first, you are going to enter a game code. Okay, so I'm going to give you now our game code. So our game code is 100311. So that's our game code. Okay, and then you click the join game. And do not forget to enter your quiz's name. So you must enter just your name, first name. Okay, and then don't forget the green button, which is the enter. Okay, so now I have one here. So let us start now our quizzes. Okay, you just identify if it's conductor or insulator. Okay, let us start now. Okay, there is a picture here, and then what you will do is to identify if it is conductor or insulator. Okay, you choose using your mobile phone. Okay, so Prezi already answered number 1. Now let us wait for the others to answer also. Okay, so we already finished. So I can see here on my dashboard the leading pupil in our quiz. Okay, one of the players already in the number 3. Okay, there's just 5 questions here. So you need to complete the 5 questions so that we can have your score. Okay, so we are through with our quizzes, and that's for our review. So this is our lesson. This was our lesson last week, and that is about materials which are examples of conductor. Okay, thank you so much. Now let us go back to our lesson. Okay, before we proceed, we are going to learn some new words. Okay, so we will also play the game. What is this game? Have you played this kind of game? Okay, correct. This is the 4 picks, 1 word. So in our game this afternoon, you have given 4 pictures. You study the 4 pictures and also identify the common characteristic or common description of the 4 pictures so that you can answer the correct word or term for the 4 pictures. Okay, so we have number 1. So we have 4 pictures here. Okay, so you study the 4 pictures so that you can complete the word below. Okay, so you have 4 letters which will serve as your clue word or clue letter. Okay, so what is your answer? Okay, correct. So the answer, let us choose who will be our representative to answer the question number 1. Okay, let us spin the wheel. Okay, who will be the lucky person to answer? Okay, so Lailani Pinky Sabatin. Please, Lailani, what is your answer? Okay, correct, Lailani. The answer is absorb. Okay, so look at the picture. This is pictures, which means absorb. So when you say absorb class, it means to take in or soak up. Maybe it's energy or a liquid or other substance by chemical or physical action. So it could be chemical, okay, through using the fire, or maybe you just soak it and it will take in or absorb a liquid or any substance. Now let's move on to our second 4 picks. Okay, so you study first the 4 pictures and identify the similarity among the 4 pictures. Okay, let's choose from the picker wheel. We'll answer our 4 picks, 1 word. Okay, let's spin the wheel. Okay, so this time, the lucky person to answer will be, okay, Journey Gwyneth Niera. Okay, can you answer, Journey, our question 4 picks number 2? Okay, correct. The answer for number 2 is black. So this is the similarity. So you see the players block the ball so that it cannot be shoot here. The cars block the driveway. The clouds, the dark clouds, block the sun. And your account has been blocked, okay, for some reasons. So when you say block, okay, look at the picture, it means you make the movement or flow difficult or impossible. So that is the meaning of block. Now let's proceed to number 3. Okay, so let's choose again. So study first the picture so that we can choose now. We'll answer the 4 peaks number 3. Okay, let's choose from our picker wheel. Okay, the lucky person to answer the 3rd, and this is the last one. Okay, the lucky person will be Jean Narte. Okay, Gian Narte. Okay, kindly answer, Gian. What is the similarity among these 4 pictures? Okay, I'll give you one clue. Okay, very good. The answer is transmit. Okay, so you see the mosquito transmit the virus or bacteria, okay, to the members of the family. This one, the virus, maybe the COVID virus, will transmit virus to another person, but this person is wearing a mask. You see, no virus is being transmitted. Now, this message is being transmitted to another cell phone number. Okay, this car will transmit cargo or deliveries to other places. So when you say transmit, class, it causes or to something to pass on from one place or person to another. So that is the meaning of transmit. So we have now the 3 words of the day. So we have number 1 is, okay, very good, absorb. Number 2 is, correct, black. And number 3 is transmit. Okay, very good. So we will encounter these words as we go along with our lesson. Now let's play another game. This is the game, what is inside the glass? Okay, so now I am holding a glass, and then you will identify or guess what is inside the glass that I'm holding. Okay, so let's choose another one to answer. Okay, so let's choose first your classmate. Okay, so the wheel is still looking for the lucky person. Okay, very good. So this now the person to answer, Jonabel Dilidili. Okay, Jonah, can you answer? Can you guess what is inside my glass? So I'll give you a clue. So this thing brightens your house, especially during blackout or brownout. Wow, very good. So you have guessed what is inside my glass. So the thing inside the glass is a candle. Very good. So you will have all the persons, all your classmates who answered correctly will have a surprise gift, okay, during your distribution of modules or learning activity sheets. So now I have here 3 glasses. Which type of glass is easy for you to know what is inside and why? So this glass is the one that I have used. Is it easy for you to know what is inside? Yes, because why? Very good, because the glass is not clear. How about this glass? If I am going to put the candle here, is it easy for you to know what is inside? Very good. And how about the 3rd glass? Yes, because it is clear or transparent. So you see, we have 3 different kinds of things that we have used in our activity or in our game. So one is the, okay, what is this? How to read this? Okay, opaque. Okay, everybody? So this is the kind of material which is not clear. So the opaque is a kind of material which is not transparent, or this is the material, or the thing is blocking what is inside this glass. Okay, because this is opaque. Okay, now how about this one? Very good. This is a transparent glass. So when you will use transparent glass, you can easily see what is inside because it is very good, clear. Now how about this? Yes, this is a clear glass, but it is tinted. Okay, so when you say glass or clear glass being tinted, this is translucent. Everybody say translucent. Okay, very good. So these are the three kinds of things which we will encounter in our lessons. Okay, so you know light is also easy and difficult to pass depending on the kind of materials. So the candle that I have guessed for you is very difficult for you to know because of the thing that I have used. This is also same with the light. Light is also difficult or easy to pass depending on the kind of materials. Okay, so we have here another three materials. So what you will do is to guess whether these materials block light, absorb light, or transmit light. Okay, so the first material is illustration board. Then we have aquarium. And the third one is the tray. Okay, so you write your answer on your notebook. So which one here block light? Okay, write your answer. Now, how about the one that will absorb light? Okay, and the third one is the one that will transmit light. Okay, so are you finished? Okay, thank you. So now, let us see if your answers are correct. We will have the experimentation. So what you will do in this experimentation is just observe what is happening in the thing or the light. Now, what is happening in the light? Which materials block, absorb, or transmit light? So this is an experimentation that will answer to this question. So I have here, okay, I am holding now a flashlight, and I'm also holding a cardboard with a hole, and the three materials that we have presented: the illustration board, the aquarium, and the tray. Now, which materials block, absorb, or transmit light? Observe what is happening here. Okay, so I am holding a illustration board. So can you see the light? So what is happening to the light? Okay, now how about this one? I am holding an aquarium, and I will directly okay, what is happening to the light? Okay, very good. Now let's see what will happen to the light if I'm going to put some tray here. Okay, now observe what is happening to the light. Okay, so that's it. Now, are your answers correct? Okay, you have answered a while ago which materials block, absorb, or transmit light. From our experimentation, you have seen the answer for this question. So, which materials block, absorb, and transmit light? What is your answer? What material blocks light? Okay, very good. The tray. How about the material that absorb light? Okay, very good. The illustration board. How about the material that transmit light? Correct. The aquarium. Now, in our experimentation, we can answer this question. If we shine a light to the illustration board, the light is not reflected back. What is happening? Can you type your answer in the chat box? Wow, I saw a correct answer. Because the illustration board blocked the light. Very good. Now, how about in this question? If we shine a light to the aquarium, the light passed through the glass. What is happening? Okay, type your answers on our chat box. Okay, very good. Because the light, the aquarium transmit the light to another direction. Okay, very good. Now let's move on. Proceed with number 3. If we shine a light to the tray, the light cannot pass through the glass. What is happening? Okay, very good. The tray blocked the light so that it cannot pass through the glass. Okay, so very good, children. So, materials have 3 basic optical properties. When you say optical, which is pertaining to our sight or seeing. So, the light, that materials absorb light, block it, or transmit it. But remember, no material is perfectly absorbent, reflective, or transparent. Okay? Why did I say so? Because there are different colors, there are different properties of an object, which is not also perfect. Okay? So this also means that it cannot perfectly absorb, reflect, or be transmitted. Okay, so look at this diagram. So when the light will pass through this white object, it will be reflected back. This means it is blocking the light. Now, when the light will pass through this black object, it will just stop to the surface of that object. This means it is absorbing the light. Now, another scene is when the light will pass through this transparent object, it will directly pass on through it because it is transmitting the light and because this is a transparent object. So this is how the light moves or passes. So now let us study the pictures. Identify which materials block, absorb, or transmit light. So you have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pictures. Okay, can you tell me the first picture? What is this first picture all about? Very good. How about number 2? Number 3? Okay, very good. So you have all correctly described these pictures. Now, can you identify which materials block, absorb, or transmit light? Now, let's start first with the materials that block. Can you type your answer in the chat box? Okay, let's see later if your answers are correct. Now, which materials absorb light? Okay, type your answers on the chat box. And the last one, which material transmit light? Okay, now let us check your answer. So the materials that block light in the choices are here. So who get the correct answer? So the fence, the cement fence, this statue of Jose Rizal, and this roof are the things that block light. Okay, why do you think this thing block light? Okay, very good, because these are opaque materials. Now, which materials from our choices absorb light? Okay, let us see the correct answer. Okay, here are the correct answers. Now, why do you think so that these materials absorb light? Correct, because these are dark objects and they are plants. Okay, so we will learn later why plants absorb light. Now, materials that transmit light. Okay, did you get the correct answer? Oh, very good. So these are the materials that transmit light. Why do you think these materials transmit light? Very good, because they are transparent objects. Okay, so now let's choose one object from activity 3 and tell how important is their ability to block, absorb, or transmit light. So you choose from the 9 pictures, choose one, and then tell me how important is their ability to block, absorb, or transmit light in our lives. Okay, who can volunteer to answer? Wow, very good. The roof is blocking the light, and it's very good. It is also protecting us from the heat. Okay, now how about another answer? Okay, very good. Yes, correct. The umbrella is blocking the light. Okay, very good. So that we will be protected. Okay, so that is the correct answer. And there are many answers. There are still many answers on how the ability of an object to block, absorb, or transmit light is important in our daily lives. Okay, so remember, the trees also block light, so let us plant tree. Okay, why do you think that we should plant a tree? Very good, because plants absorb light and they protect us from extreme heat. So we are going to plant more trees. Okay, now let us complete the statements below by choosing the correct answers from the given choices in the box. These are the lessons that you have learned in our lessons this morning. Okay, so I have learned that different materials have different ways of transmitting light. Opaque materials block light to pass through them. Okay, what is the correct answer here? Very good, they block light. Now, how about transparent? Transparent materials block light when they allow all visible light waves to pass through them. Very good, transmit. And the last sentence, materials with dark colors block light that changes to heat. Absorb. Okay, very good. So you got the correct answer. So now let us apply what you have learned in our lesson. Look around you. Is there a thing found in your house that block, absorb, or transmit light? Okay, what is this material? Okay, can you answer? Okay, so yes, you have a cup. Now, how important is their ability to block, absorb, or transmit light? Very good. The cup block the light, so we will be protected from the heat of the sunlight. Very good. Okay, how about another answer? Wow, very good. Okay. Yes, that's correct. Now, let us test your skill. So, you are going to identify which materials block, absorb, or transmit light. So, you have letters to choose from. Just choose the letter of the correct answer. So, we have here number 1, material that blocks light. Number 2, material that absorbs light. Number 3, material that transmits light. So, you choose from the choices here. Okay, and you write it on your notebook. We will check it all together after our test. Okay, are you finished? Okay, now let's proceed to the second. Black color absorbs more heat since it absorbs more light. How will you apply this to protect yourself from changing weather? Okay, I'll give you time to answer. Then we will answer this all together. Okay, very good. Are you finished? Okay, now let us check your work. So, number 1 is material that blocks light. Big stone. Very good. Letter B. How about number 2? Very good. Leaves. How about number 3? Correct. Clear bottle. Okay, now we can answer the second question. Wow, you have a correct answer. During rainy days, I will wear dark sheets to feel warmer. Okay, next. During sunny days, very good. I will wear black shirts because it absorbs light and heat energy. Correct. Okay, so for your activity at home, you will do this experimentation. So you have seen me, observed me do the experimentation on which materials block, absorb, or transmit light. Now you will do this, okay, at your home with the guidance of your parents, your ate, or your guardians. So you are going to prepare the materials, the flashlight, cardboard with hole, the one that you have seen a while ago, sunglasses, mirror, notebook, and cup. So these are the materials that you will prepare. Okay, and the procedure, make sure the flashlight is at an angle inside the hole of the angle on the materials. Then you observe the passing of the light in each object. Okay, and then you will complete the table. Okay, so this is the table. So the notebook, mirror, cup, and sunglasses. And you will just check whether it blocks light, absorb light, or transmit light. Okay, so do you get what will you do as your homework? Okay, very good. And we will check this before we will begin our lesson next week. Okay, so thank you. So you have done a great work for this afternoon. So let's see each other again next week for our next lesson. Okay, thank you and congratulations. Please receive your prizes during the distribution of our module. Thank you, kids. Bye-bye.